Father God, forgive me for the sins I commit all the time. Gotta load up that clip all the time. I can't repent all the time. Some of my niggas got years of their life took from them, and I just wanna.
What's going on, Simba TV? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Lil Simmy, aka Poppy Simba. But yeah, you guys, I'm back today, and I got another surprise for you guys. I'm back with another reaction video in our very new setting. You know what I'm saying? I described that in the last video, and I'm happy and blessed to know that I can do this again. But today we are actually going to be reacting to something that, with all due respect, yeah, no, I don't know him. No, I never met him before, but I was a huge fan since the beginning, you know. Like, to be honest, this guy was one of my favorite trap artists, one of my first trap artists I really started to listen to, besides Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying, and Lil Durk and Lil Herb, aka G Herbo. But what we're reacting to is a video I wish was never titled like this, especially talking about him. But yeah, this is Before They Were Gone, FREDO Santana. I'm gonna leave the link to the original video in the description, guys, down below. You guys have to excuse how my energy is. It's just honestly just a sad video to make, but at the same time, for the love of respect to him, it's only right that I show this kind of respect. They just recently buried my man, you know what I'm saying, his family. Shout out to my boy Fat Trail for going out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all love and respect, man. You know what I'm saying? DC, we always gonna love and respect Chicago. But yeah, with that being said, you guys, we're gonna hop right into this video.
The original Santana from Chicago, you feel me?
Before FREDO Santana would clock in 1.9 million Instagram followers and over 600,000 Twitter followers.
FREDO Santana, man. Mixtape still dropping, man. You know,
FREDO in the cut. Let's get it, bro. Scary sight, man. Scary sight.
Before dropping 9 mixtapes, 4 singles, and his studio album Trappin' Ain't Dead back in 2013.
That was my favorite album.
Before FREDO Santana would play the role of kidnapper to Drake's girlfriend in the music video for Hold On, We're Going Home. The cousin of Chief Keef and the oldest member of Glow Gang, FREDO Santana's legacy as a rapper might not be as frequently acknowledged as Chief Keef's, but he's no less essential to one of the most influential and truly groundbreaking moments in 21st century hip-hop, fueling the emergence of drill music from the streets of Chicago to the masses.
One of the starters of drill music.
He was the leader and mentor in this new era of face tattoo rappers. Sadly, it was the damage caused by excessive lean consumption that had already hurt his kidneys and liver. He passed away on January 19th, 2018 after suffering a seizure. Now, I just made a video a couple weeks ago about rappers who were swearing off drugs in 2018, and FREDO, he made the list.
We all need to be a part of this, movement.
What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of FREDO Santana prior to his passing, here for you and before they were gone. Now, you
fuck
guys
the cup,
my phone
fuck
with
Zans,
via Instagram
for real.
And Twitter. You really wanted me to get this
Stick
one
with
done.
weed.
So feel free to leave your
if you gotta do drugs at all,
down below.
stick with
and I make
weed.
These videos not only for entertainment purposes, but they're also a tribute and celebration of someone's career in artistry. So like I said, you know, let's keep it classy. You know where. FREDO Santana was born Derek Coleman on July 4th, 1990 in Chicago, Illinois. He was raised by his grandma, his great-grandma, his mom, and his aunt. He also has 2 biological brothers who he grew up with, one older and one younger. No, not entirely sure what role his father played in Derek's life when he was young. The man went on to remarry and has another 3 children with another woman. Now, his dad does go under the name Big Shug 300 via Instagram, and he posted the following caption after hearing about the passing of his son. I don't know where to begin. I'm a father of 6, not the best father in the world, but I've always been there, and now Derek was my second born and named after my mentor, my oldest brother. He continued, I would like to thank my son's true friends in the industry for showing your support. And next, I did not
ain't no real fans if y'all not showing support, man, for real.
Until today. I want to thank all the fans, friends, and family that I just couldn't reach personally. Thank y'all for everything. It appears that his dad was a bit of a troublemaker himself growing up in Chirac. He's posted a few throwback photos of himself wielding weapons when he was just 16, and even posed for this baby photo with young Derek while holding a pistol. Now, Fredo Santana, he grew up in Parkway Gardens, specifically 61st and Indian Avenue, also known as O Block. An area designated as Chicago's most dangerous block in terms of shootings between 2011 and 2014. As a youngin', Fredo reluctantly admitted that he started out listening to Master P and Cash Money. He had all the Baby albums and Big Timers albums. He got the Lil Wayne's Juvenile, but as he got older, he got more 50 Cent and then Gucci Mane. Here's a clip of him talking about his musical influences.
I listen to us already, you know? But like besides us, shit, like Louis, Gucci, shit, you know, like Brick Squad, shit, Pet Trio, you know, Slutty Boys, you know.
Young Fredo, he grew up quickly. In an interview with Vice back in 2013, he stated, "I told myself when I was little, you are young. You are 10 years old, no bullshit. I'm going to be the biggest drug dealer in Chicago, or I'm going to be the biggest rapper. I'm going to be the biggest movie star. I'm going to make something. I need to be just big." For Fredo, it was street life that he would first get swept up in, dealing drugs as young as 12. He later joined the gang, the Black Disciples, and would partake in thugging and car stealing. He got locked away for the first time at the age of 12, and at 14 he got in trouble for assaulting a teacher while at school.
The shooter right there, man. The shooter, man. Popping in, them pistols popping, you dig? You already know, man. Nice balls,
Although a few years older than Chief Keef and Lil Reese, Fredo had been hanging out with his future rap friends as far back as kindergarten, and when Keef started to join Fredo in the streets, that's when they started to exchange their skill sets. Chief would talk rap with Fredo, and he would teach him the street life. Now, his first tattoo he got was on his face when he turned 17. When asked about this, he stated, "All or nothing, that's it." By the age of 20, Fredo had already become a local legend amongst the youth in his area. Chief Keef was starting to get some traction as an artist and started doing some work with Soulja Boy. During the first few months of Keef's rise to fame, Fredo was locked away for probation violation. By the time he was released in February of 2012, he immediately began grooming himself into a serious rapper. And his first taste of success would come through a mention in Chief Keef's track, "I Don't Like," in which he stated,
"Cut, that's a scary sight, man. That was my song back then, man, for real.
We were already famous in Chicago, everybody knew us, I was just really known in the streets. Everybody knew me from everywhere, even opposite gang members all around. I've been selling drugs since 12 years old, this just put us on a bigger scale." The song "I Don't Like" was later remixed by Kanye West, which would only further catapult Keef and
blew up after that, man.
Glory Boys
for real, they really
into
blew up after that.
Bringing with them their squad, their drill music, and shining a light in Chicago. Now, Santana, being 5 years older than Chief Keef and the oldest member of Glory Boys Entertainment, well, he became part owner and a mentor to the younger artists.
That's why I respect.
Yeah, I actually watched this video too. And Smokebox, man, listen, love watching Smokebox, man. All my favorite idols, man, was in that Smokebox, man, for real. Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg, Fredo, G Herbo, man. There's plenty of people. Y'all gotta check that out. It's Be Real TV.
While living the life of a street hustler, he also studied the way poverty ravaged his family, his neighbors, and the black community around him, which led to much darker lyrics in his independent music. In 2012, Fredo released his debut mixtape, It's a Scary Sight. Speaking of his music, he told Vice,
"It's sight, boy.
It sounds like struggle, you know? It sounds like struggle, you know? Like you've been through something, it sounds like struggle. I don't do much rap about flashy type stuff, you know? Keef rap about flashy stuff, but I don't rap about that. I rap about struggle, heart, life in Chicago." Next up, Santana would release his anticipated debut album, Trappin' Ain't Dead, in 2013, which included a high-profile feature from Kendrick Lamar on the single Jealous. It also included appearances from Chief Keef, SD, and Gino Marley, with whom he released a collaborative mixtape that same year. The album debuted on Santana's own imprint, Savage Squad Records. It was also in 2013 that he made his cameo appearance in Drake's music video for Hold On We're Going Home, a role that Drizzy had personally picked Santana for. He continued to entertain his audience with his dark lyrics, like on 2014's Half Fit, where he raps, I remember sleeping crib to crib, broke with no clothes, they don't know the half.
Me and Chief Keef first started the group GBE. Me, him, and Lil Reese. I kind of wasn't like with like the major label thing. He went with the major label. He went with Interscope, and I was like, I wasn't going.
You wanted to stay independent.
I wanted to stay independent.
Santana would release singles and mixtapes regularly until his final release from last year, Freddy Krueger 2. At the time of his death, fans were expecting the release of a collaborative mixtape with Chief Keef called Turbo Bandana, the release of which Santana claims was postponed by his hospital stay. Also, there was Walking Legend 2, another solo project people were awaiting. In 2017, he welcomed the birth of his first son, Legend, in June, and by October, he was being rushed to the hospital with kidney and liver failure. He took to social media to tell his fans that he wanted to slow down and stop getting high as a way to face his demons. He revealed from his hospital bed that he was thinking of going to rehab for treatment for his lean dependency. He stated via Twitter, "Hopefully I can be the face to show dudes to slow down and we get our whole lives ahead of us. So being rock stars getting high, I got PTSD." Sadly, the damage from excessive lean consumption had already done its damage. On Friday evening, on January 19th, Fredo Santana had been found dead in his Los Angeles home. Now, the cause of death reported by TMZ was a fatal seizure he suffered related to his addiction to lean. Among the countless artists who have spoken out about his tragic passing, Glory Boys Entertainment issued a statement with Billboard stating, "Everyone at Glory Boys Entertainment is shocked and saddened by the sudden passing of Fredo. He was not only a talented rapper, but family to everyone and a true star who was taken too soon. We are all proud of everything he was able to accomplish in his life, and he will truly be missed." At this time, we ask for privacy and prayers for his family and friends.
He will be missed.
As for the rest of the story, well, I'm going to wrap this one up here because this is before they were gone. Now, you guys requested this video. In fact, I feel like it was a couple thousand of you hit me up with requests. So I hope you enjoyed it. You can leave your condolences for his friends and family in the comments down below. My name is Michael McCrudden. We make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel. We have a rappers and
abusive drug use. Now I understand, cause me personally, I was the same way. Getting high, those things, those are fun because you're experiencing a different side of life that you don't see every day, every second of the day. You haven't experienced it. So you want to continue to experience it. But there is a thing called, and I just said it earlier, and they said it earlier too, there's a drug dependency going on now. People are getting addicted to Xanaxes, lean, just pills, just all that stuff, smoking all this crazy stuff. And if I have to recommend something, if y'all don't agree with just not doing it, drugs altogether, stick with weed, people. We have to understand that at least weed is actually a self-medicant. That's something that helps certain people, that can actually help people. Lean, doing all this stuff, that's abuse. That's drug abuse. That's not something that's okay. Let alone to our youth. This is killing our youth. Lil Peep and Fredo Santana, these are two of the biggest examples, biggest public figure examples of what's going on and what has got to stop. But other than all the personal public speaking thing that I'm doing right now, I just want to say, if you guys are real fans, you guys will watch this video all the way to the end, and you guys will share this video for real, because honestly, we have got to get this video out here because of the fact of not only what I'm reacting to, but the message that I'm trying to give to people as well. We have got to help this next generation coming up, and we got to help our own generations too, because this dependency on drugs is exactly what's gonna kill us all.